He touched the stars and lost his mind. Once, in a quiet village nestled between rolling green hills, there lived a young man named Elias. He was not like the other villagers who were content with their simple lives of farming, trading, and telling stories by the fire. Elias dreamed of the stars. Every night he would lie in the fields, gazing up at the sky, wondering what secrets the glittering lights held. The elders warned him, "Do not stare too long at the heavens, child. The stars are beautiful, but they are not for us." Elias did not listen. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, a strange traveler passed through the village. He wore a long, tattered cloak, and his eyes burned with a feverish light. The villagers avoided him, whispering that he was cursed, but Elias approached him. "Where have you come from?" Elias asked. The traveler smiled, revealing teeth too white, too sharp. "From beyond the sky," he said. "I have touched the stars." Elias felt his heart pound. This was what he had always wanted. "How?" he demanded. "Tell me how to reach them." The traveler leaned close. "There is a tower in the Black Mountains. At its peak, the sky is thin. Climb it, and you may step into the stars." Then, with a laugh that sent chills down Elias's spine, the traveler vanished into the night. The next morning, Elias packed a bag with food, a rope, and a lantern. He told no one where he was going. The journey to the Black Mountains took weeks. The land grew cold and barren. The trees twisted into strange shapes, and the wind carried whispers that made his skin crawl. But Elias did not turn back. At last, he saw the tower. It stood alone on a jagged peak, its black stones smooth as glass, as if carved by no human hand. The steps spiraled upward, disappearing into the clouds. Elias began to climb. The higher he went, the stranger he felt. The air grew thin, and his thoughts became fuzzy. Colors seemed brighter, sounds sharper. Sometimes he heard voices calling his name, voices he did not recognize. Still, he climbed. When he reached the top, the sky was no longer blue. It shimmered like oil on water, swirling with colors he had no name for. The stars were not pinpricks of light. They were vast, pulsing things watching him. Elias stretched out his hand. The moment his fingers brushed the nearest star, his mind shattered. It was not fire, not ice, not light, nor dark. It was all and none of those things. Knowledge flooded into him, too much, too fast. He saw the birth of worlds and the death of time. He saw creatures with too many eyes, drifting between the stars, and he knew that they saw him too. Elias screamed, but no sound came out. His body convulsed, his bones twisting, his skin burning with strange markings. When he finally collapsed, he was no longer the same person. Days or years later, he could not tell. Elias stumbled back into his village. His hair was white, his eyes black as the void. He spoke in riddles, in languages no one understood. The villagers feared him, and soon they drove him out. Now, Elias wanders the land, a broken thing. Sometimes on clear nights, people see him standing in the fields, arms raised to the sky, whispering to the stars, and the stars whisper back. The elders were right. The stars are not for us. And Elias, he touched them and lost his mind.